so we can see. Okay. So we're going to talk today, Sasha. You are my partner, right?
Okay, I'll throw it. I'll put it away.
So Sasha and me, we started a business this year, and Sasha gave me an idea what it should be called. It's called Wealthiness Unlimited, right? So that's the way you wanted to call it. So I want to explain to you what our business is about. Would you be interested? Come here.
From you.
Come. So we're gonna sit together and we're gonna talk, okay? So that you will explain, you'll understand what business we do together.
So it's a radio show?
This is our telecast. So you need to be part of this show, right?
Yeah, I know.
So anyway, so the reason I started this business, you know why, Sasha? When I grew up, right? When I grew up, I was very poor. I was absolutely poor. I had no money, okay? So whenever I ask something from my parents, they'll say, we cannot afford it. So I hated poverty. I hated being poor. So I really wanted to become rich. That's why I studied very hard. But you know what happened? I know how to be rich for me. I know how to make money. But I know many people, even my dad, he has absolutely no idea how to make money. And he always gets into debt. Each time I pay off his credit card, he gets into debt. And same thing with everybody, all my friends and stuff. Most of them are poor. So
I'm not poor.
I'm going to teach you how to be rich. Would you be interested?
I'm already rich in money.
Okay. So would you be interested in learning how to be rich?
Okay.
So I'm gonna teach you a simple technique. Okay. There are ways you can build money. The way you will build money, the first way is to understand what is a debt. I'm going to teach you.
I know what debt is.
What is debt?
Which type of debt? Like credit card debt?
It doesn't matter. So you understand what debt is. What is debt?
So it's like you have to pay them, but you can't afford it.
That's right. So you spent your money you didn't have,
yes.
Right? Like you kind of know, right? But I'm going to tell you a simple system in this country. In this country, you borrow whatever you want, and you fix it up, and you can, let's say I bought this home, right? They call it a mortgage. Most of the people,
you still have to pay it off.
Yeah, but most of the people in this country has a mortgage. But you know how many years it'll take me to pay off?
8.
No, 30 years. It takes 30 years to pay off a mortgage. Do you know that?
And did you start paying off? When did you start paying off?
I just mortgaged it this year.
Wait, what?
Can you believe it? That's what happens to most of us. You know what happens? You want to understand a secret? We first mortgage our home. And then when we mortgaged it, then you end up going over. So you end up spending more than what you make. And we wanted to build the extension for this home. So when we put the extension in, we went and borrowed from the bank a little bit more money. And that we couldn't pay off. And then we added remember we bought a boat. So I went to the bank and I borrowed some more. And we bought a boat. And guess what? Dad's car, we went and bought some more money from the bank. And we got some more loan. And what happens is eventually we decided to again pull it together and we went on a 30-year mortgage. Does it make you feel depressed?
It makes me feel very sad of you that you mortgaged and put you in debt, even though you already were. See, this is like you. Let me do this on the talk show. Okay. Ow. Okay, I'll move the chair back. Okay. So, I can't get my...
Here.
Okay.
See it.
Okay. So, this is you. This is money. Okay. Okay. So, you walk up to the money and you say, I want a new car. You borrow from the bank $2,000.
Okay, so now you want to know the secret?
Then this is it. You were already $1 million in debt.
That's right.
Now you're $1,000 million.
So now I'm going to teach you a secret. Would you be interested in learning?
Don't spend more money after debt.
No. The thing is, if you understand how to invest in your own debt and how to get rid of your debt, would you be interested?
I don't have any debt, so no.
No, but would you like to understand how I have decided how to pay off my mortgage?
I guess.
So So what I decided to do is invest in my own debt. Like instead of spending money to go and buy something, I decided to buy my own debt and make it smaller. So if I do that way, instead of paying my mortgage for 30 years, I'll pay off in 7 years. You want to know how to do it?
Oh, that's how I'm getting the house in 7 years.
So you want to know how I'm going to do it? Okay, I'm going to teach you this. Okay, so what happens is when you do the mortgage, right? Like I have mortgage. Let's say mortgage is $10,000. Okay, just for a simple number. So when you buy $10,000 mortgage, the bank says you owe it to me for 30 years. But you know, for $10,000, they say every month you need to pay me $100 for the loan for 30 years. That's the way we get the money to buy the house. Okay, so but of that $100, $99 the bank takes. Only $1 they put towards your house. Yeah.
7 times 3 is 21.
So.
And no, wait. 7 times, yes. So that plus 0, 210. That would be every year. $210. No, wait. 7 times. Yes. No.
That's okay.
No,
Don't
1
worry.
times 12. $12. So 30. So that would be.
You're getting ahead of our
12
business.
times 3.
So you need to first listen to your business, right? How we are going to do it.
12 times 3, 36, and then 36 with an extra 2 zeros. So $3,600. So they're taking $600 more than.
Okay, so listen to me. So you want me to teach you how to pay off the debt?
I did that math wrong.
Okay, so that's right. So I bought a software. The software, to get involved with the software, you know how easy it is? You buy the software and it teaches you exactly how to pay your money and how to get rid of debt. So the way it does it, right, is in this country, right, you have something called residual credit or line of credit, or you can have a credit card. It doesn't matter what it is. In my Bank of America card, it allows me to pay my bills, and for 30 days they give me time. It's a grace period they give me. So the banks do something as secret. The bank do something called money sweeping, which means every day evening when the bank closes, it takes all the money that it has in its bank and it puts it into a higher interest rate place. The next day morning, it brings it back. So you would have, the bank will be earning money on the money you put into their bank. Can you believe that? So we are going to use similar system. What we do is the software tells you where to keep your money for 30 days. So it will gather interest, and then you will use your credit card to pay your bills, and then periodically you borrow against the credit card and you pay a higher amount towards your mortgage, and then you end up reducing the interest rate. Let's say, for example, right? For example, I'm going to say an example, Sasha. That is, if I have a $100,000 mortgage, right?
Yep.
If by chance I am paying every month $1,199 for mortgage, $1,000 goes towards the bank for interest, and only $199 goes towards the principal. And the next month, the mortgage would be $999 interest towards the bank and only $200 towards your interest. So you keep reducing every month only $1 in interest, and you add $1 in principal. Instead, if you do a bulk payment of $5,000 every quarter, let's say you borrow against your credit card or whatever it is, lower interest rate, it immediately brings down your interest on your mortgage. So instead of doing $100,000, you only have $95,000 left. So what happens is you approximately, let's say $1,000 a month for 2 years, like around like $24,000, you will instantly reduce by overpaying every quarter. So what happens is you will get charged an interest rate of $28, let's say per month towards the credit card. But imagine for the $28, you are paid off 2 years of your loan. So each overpayment you do, you cut off the mortgage, and that's how the software calculates. And towards the end, like, you know, you would pay off, like my loan, like, you know, it said, the software calculated it. It told me my loans would be paid off in 7 years for the 30-year mortgage I did. And the thing is, I don't do anything differently. I'm paying the bill the same way I do, except I pay it from a credit card. And instead, the credit card I pay periodically over, whenever it's due, and keep catching up there separately. Okay, to get involved with this software, it's very, very easy. It's only $199 to set it up, and then monthly pay a fee of $50. But guess what? If by chance, it gives a 90-day plan. It tells you like what you need to do for 3 months. And you buy it for $199, and you can turn it off after a month. You don't need to pay every month. And then afterwards, after 3 months, when you're done with the plan, you can go back and say, okay, I want to restart it. And to restart, it's another $100 to set up, because each time restart fee is $100. Guess what? You never need to own the software. Every 3 months, you can go print out your plan, and by the end of the year, you can stick to the plan, and you will be able to get ahead with your debt. And you know what? In the long run, if by chance, let's say, instead of 30-year mortgage, I paid off my mortgage in 7 years, right?
You already said this.
Yes, I already said that. But guess what? After 7 years, let's say I am given a very long life by God. I am healthy and I'm making the same money, and I have that much mortgage payment I was doing every month. If I keep putting it towards an investment, I will make millions of dollars by 30 years. By 30 years, I would pass on to you guys and your children millions of dollars, right? Isn't that better? So that's what I wanted to talk to about. And we have some live people who joined our chat, which is really nice.
Okay.
And they are going to look at your goopy face.
What? Okay, I need to say something.
What are you going to say?
If anybody's listening to this live chat, please, in the comments, put this text chat thing, just like type something in so I know people are actually listening.
They are listening. You can see them.
Oh, wait, what? Where? Oh,
So this is where the questions would be.
Okay, put in the question.
So you can say, hi. Hey, thanks for listening. So I hope it was interesting for you. The other thing I find with this with this financial system is not only that, I had PayPal. I used to, from my clients, used to charge them through credit card. It will go to PayPal. I never knew PayPal never paid interest. And I cannot believe it. So I actually now do sweeping. Just like the bank, I'm doing money sweeping every day. Whatever that doesn't earn interest goes to the place that earns interest. And I'm doing much smarter. Last year I started with this software, and already I have paid off like some of my loans. And I was so thrilled with this software. And I love it.
Is anybody typing in a question?
Not yet. But that's because we are talking about something probably people don't understand. But you know what? Eventually I hope you understand.
Something in.
But I love it. I love this software. I hope you guys understand and do this software with me. And me and Sasha, we created a website called wealthinessunlimited.com. Remember our website? So I hope you can. I'm going to type it in for you guys. It's called Wealthy. That's Sasha's wealthinessunlimited.com. That's his idea of unlimited.com. And I'm hoping that I'm going to make you smarter, so you can make some money for mom instead of spending all my money.
Earning money's right, but spending, that's...
What the heck is your face?
Keeping money, that's, keeping money, never say that to your kids.